Know that it's in you not for you to get here and miscarry. It's not in you for you to get here and abort it. It's not even in you for you to get here and die to it. But you got to know that everything that as close as you get, the more it jumps. And I'm talking to somebody who's bigger than what they believe because they said you couldn't jump off. They said that what you want to start would never jump off. It would never get off the ground. It would never be all that you envision it to be. That the family you have in mind for you won't come to pass because it doesn't run in your family life. Now, I don't know what's on you. I can't speak to the gift that is inside of you. But I can only speak to the person who identifies with knowing on the inside that I'm carrying something that's bigger than what people believe for me. And God, I'm not trying to be arrogant, but I'm confident that can't nobody see it. But I know that they know that something's in there because they can't connect to me because of what I'm bearing. Just talking about birthing. I know that you are greater than, you're bigger than, you are anointed for this. And I know this because you didn't die to that. And you gotta know that a lot of times people will look at you and not even see you for the greater that's in you. And it's not any slight or shade towards you. It's just that some people cannot see it. And for somebody on today, I'm talking to you because you find yourself in a baby stage where people look at you and think that you are growner than what you actually are because you just started in the gift, but you seem like you're older because it just flows on you. It's gifted to you. It is because the anointing is on you. It's not anything about you. Don't let them pump your head up, make you believe that it's all about you. It's not about you. It's just because God found you. Oh man, and that's good enough right there to know that he found a vessel. He found somebody willing. He found somebody able. He found somebody who wouldn't give up. He found somebody who wouldn't let go. He found somebody who, even though times got hard, you didn't throw in a towel. And even if you did, you picked it right back up. I got to tell you on the day, you're bigger than what they believed. That we not leave out the fact that he's born of a virgin. I just want to focus on that just for a second. I find out that Mary was around 12 to 15 years old. Imagine the scene here. She is little. And she's pregnant, and she's having the weight of bearing something inside of her that nobody else can see. And when she started telling people how she got it, they don't believe her because not only is she not showing, but she's not married. I'm talking to somebody this morning that everything God has placed on you is so much greater than what you could ever dream of. That the vision comes to you so vivid when you share it with people, when you share it to them, with them, about them. When you share it, is that people doubt you because you don't look like you could handle something like that. And I'm talking for the people on today who can say, Jay, I feel that I'm right in that club where I've been looked at because of my size. And folks say that's too big for me. That car look like it's too expensive for you. That house you can't even afford. That not with the credit that you got. I know that you look at me because I'm small, but on the inside you have no idea the gift that is formulating inside of there. You got to know that you are bigger than what they believe. I know that when she gets to a place where she starts showing, she comes to her cousin Elizabeth, who's also pregnant, 6 months ahead of Jesus, but only had 3 months left in the womb. I gotta tell you on today, I'm excited about the next quarter. Let me tell you, in this next quarter, you're reaching full term. I'm not talking about birthing something prematurely. I'm talking about being able to birth it full term because it's been incubating on the inside for a long time. Not only that, but the baby inside of Elizabeth resonates with the gift inside of Mary. That when she got around the baby jumped. Catch this now. Nobody saw John from the womb. The only person who knew he was in there was Elizabeth. People look at it, but didn't know what it was. But when she got around somebody who believed her for the gift, who believed her for the calling and the anointing, who believed her that she could be greater than everything that people would doubt her about, that her man couldn't speak about, that her friends couldn't testify to, that the house couldn't hold room enough for what was coming to them, it jumped. Okay? I can't get nobody excited about jumping today. You have to be so sold out to the purpose, so sold out to the calling. You got to be so called out to what everything is God called you to, that every time somebody gets around me, if it's not to affirm, then you have to reject. But every time you can connect to somebody who believes you for the dream, if every time you get around somebody that doubts you, you have to begin to speak a word of life over you. Every time that you read something that will steer you the wrong way or be a deterrent on you on this day, on whatever day that is ahead of you, know that you have to affirm it inside of you, because God already confirmed it when he gave the assignment to you. You have to get to the labor room. Delivery, labor, and delivery. And today I'm talking to somebody that they didn't believe you, but you labored a long time. And now, welcome to the season of delivery. I'm talking about, you ain't even got to talk about it, where the company name sets the room for you before you even get there. I'm talking about the gift on you not being suppressed anymore, but coming forth to make sure that everything around you is not only stable, but secure. It says labor and delivery. And then she gives birth to it. Mary does. She gives birth in a barn, in a manger. Lays it down. But watch this now. Her situation didn't look like what the gift on the inside of her was supposed to resonate with on the outside. You ever had a dream so big but started, and the storefront didn't look like what God showed you, but it was offered to you? You know that you want this kind of man, but the one that you got don't look nothing like the one that you want. You got kids in mind, but they don't act like what your mind told you before you had them that your kids would be like. I know that sometimes it gets discouraging, but you have to birth it anyway. You gotta birth it. What am I talking about on today? You have to birth it. Everything that is saving tomorrow, you birthed it. Everything that is coming to heal you and set you free, you birthed it. Everything that is your salvation for your family line, you birthed it. If you can't birth it with your womb, because I understand everybody isn't equipped to have a baby, but I'm talking to some men in the room on the day, that you're bearing something that people don't believe you can birth because you don't have a womb. You better say, they may nail my hands. Come on, Jesus. They may nail my feet. They may cripple you and stand on you, but they can't shut your mouth. And even when they close your mouth, you still have your mind. And to somebody today, I'm just glad that he reserved, he preserved, and he covered my mind. You got to know that you're bigger than what they believe, because your mind could comprehend what your mouth couldn't speak. That I won't die here, that I'm going to thrive here. That I will not be suppressed to it. I won't have to follow the doubt about it. I'm going to be determined, even if nobody comes to believe it, that what God has placed inside of me is bigger than what I can imagine. So I don't blame folk for doubting me. If I was you, I wouldn't even believe me. It's bigger than what they would believe.